Hey guys, welcome back to Conquest Racing Club. Today we get to look at a modern day icon in GT3 and GTE racing, especially in Le Mans, and a car that is based on a lot of history, and that's none other than the Ford GT. So let's get to it. So as you can see here, I have a number of Ford GTs in my collection, a bunch of different liveries. This livery here is very iconic. It is when Ford decided to come back to Le Mans in 2016, 50 years after the winning in 1966. They decided to come back into Le Mans, and they redeveloped the Ford GT into this current modern day race car that we see here today. And this is the livery that won the 2016 Le Mans GTE category for that year. So this was an iconic livery. It is a very iconic livery, and it is the return of Ford to Le Mans in a big way as a factory team. So Ford continued to race in Le Mans for 4 years. They committed to a 4-year factory program, and they have had a number of different liveries throughout. So we have the number 66 livery here in the white and also almost like pinkish red or red. It's pretty cool. They've also had, like, this is of course, as you know, I like matte black vehicles, and this was a matte black 67 that they had, that Carrera had produced. I don't know if this is run in any races or not. I didn't do any research on that. It's just matte black, so it has to be part of my collection. But the car that we're going to look at today, and I think is very cool and exciting, and this was the one we're going to look at in detail, is the car number 66, which is the actual livery, or based on the livery that actually won the 1966 Le Mans, which was driven by Bruce McLaren and Chris Amon. So this is the livery that was run in the 2019 Le Mans. This is one of 4 liveries that Chip Ganassi brought to the 2019 Le Mans that year, and it's one of my favorite ones. I mean, the red, white, and blue is an iconic livery, but I just love this livery out of all of them right now. Second to my matte black one, of course. But anyway, so we're going to take a detailed look at this livery. Once again, as we look at this car, we notice that it is in our blue base, as are all the cars underneath here. That means they're all digital cars. It says so officially here as digital 132nd. The other thing that you can tell is it gives you a plaque here and tells you about the car. So it's a Ford GT race car, number 66. On the back of the case here, there's a little pocket where you get extra side view mirrors, braids, and a guide pin. But we're going to take this car off the base and then have a look at it in quick detail, and then we'll put it on the track and see what it does. Okay? Hey guys, so yeah, let's take a look at this car in detail. So as you can see, it's got a very, very strong magnet to it. So you know that this car has a lot of magnetic downforce to it. I mean, you can pretty much turn this car right over. Right? It sticks to the track. Pretty cool, pretty impressive. Also means that it's got a lot of magnet power, mag downforce to it. So once again, this is car number 66. It was driven in the 2019 Le Mans. It was driven by Stefan Mook, Oliver Parr, and Billy Johnson. And this livery dumps the traditional red, white, and blue colors for that year. And it gives a tribute to the GT40 driven by Bruce McLaren and Chris Amon that won the Le Mans in 1966. So pretty cool car, very iconic, and the details on this car are pretty fantastic. So we'll take a look from the top down first. So As we're looking at this car, you can see that it has, from the front, you have the big Ford logo. Tells you exactly what this car is and who it belongs to. Once again, these are factory-run cars. They are run by Chip Ganussi, who was running the Ford factory team from 2016 to 2019. And this was one of four Ford GTs that was entered in the 2019 Le Mans. Right, you get the car number 66 badge right there. You get the little American flag denoting that this is an American car. You get the front windshield with the word Ford on top. You get the nice Ford performance right across the top, which is pretty standard on most of the Le Mans cars that raced during that era. You get to see the names of the drivers here, so I'll bring that closer, see if I can focus in on that. So there you go. And then in the back, you get to see a clear window, and you can see a little bit of the roll cage, or the cross brace system that holds the engine down. So it's a rear engine car, obviously, and the rail car is a rear engine car. You get a little bit of scoop here so that you can get some air in there. And then you get this big spoiler on the back, which says Ford powered by EcoBoost. So this is a V6 engine car with turbos. When we look at the driver's side of the vehicle, we start at the front. You get the canards here for aerodynamics, obviously. Then we have these matte black wheels with Carrera badging on the tires themselves. And we get to look at the interior detail of the wheels. I really like the spokes on this, on the wheel here. And then right behind that, you get to see the brake disc and the calipers. As we sweep across to the front of the driver's door, you get the big 66 Pro Series badging. You get the Ford EcoBoost logo down and leads you across at an angle to the back of the vehicle. What you'll notice is over here there's two active headlights, and if I push right in here, you can actually see it goes all the way through. And this was really iconic because when I saw this car in person for the first time and at the Toronto Auto Show, these scoops really make this car look very aggressive. And with the car being so low to the ground, it just really gives this car a look of dynamic speed, as I would call it. We end at the back on the rear quarter with the Castro Edge logo. We have a side exhaust system right here. And then we go to the back. As we go to the back of the vehicle, you can see the aggressive rear diffuser. That's typical of modern day GT3 cars. The lighting system and a bunch of logos here, just Ford performance logos. And again, once again, the number 66 and the Pro badging logo in the back here. As we come to the front of the vehicle, right here, this vehicle is so low to the ground. It is very iconic for how low it is. And when you look at some of the track footage of it running behind like the Porsche 911 RSRs, you actually see how low this car. I mean, even compared to the Ferrari 488 that it ran against, this car seemed lower. Now that could be just perception, but visually, when I look at it to the naked eye, it looked lower. We have a pretty simple front end here, just a very low swooping bumper, front splitter, and then the two canards on either side and the Ford EcoBoost logos. Right. Look at the interior of the cockpit. It is a flooded cockpit, so the driver is once again cut off just below the arms. And you can see they have a little bit of badging and styling on the back of the seat, which is the Recaro seats, and you can barely see the driver inside. And it is really hard to see, but he's got like a white and red helmet on. On the other side, there's nothing really to see. It's pretty much kind of blanketed out. The visibility through the windows is pretty narrow on the sides, but it's got a really nice long front windscreen here. Yeah, so that's the look at this livery. What are your guys' thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments, and we're going to take this down and we're going to put it on the track and see what it does. Okay. concludes our unboxing review of the Ford GT car number 66, the black and white livery here. What are your thoughts on the vehicle? Let me know in the comments below. My thoughts are as follows. I think Ford hit it out of the park with this vehicle in real life and in slot cars. I think Carrera did a really good job in representing this vehicle. From a styling perspective, I think this vehicle is so incredibly amazing. The height profile on this vehicle is so low that even when you watch it racing around on GT3 circuits, it looks so planted. And that's something that I've really been impressed with as I watch Ford. And it's proven it by winning, Le Mans twice already. When we look at how this vehicle performed against other vehicles that we've tested on the track, as you can see, the Ford did our DDT track in 4.864 seconds. So what does that mean? Where does it slot in? When we look at our leaderboard, we see that it slots in right in between the Huracan and the McLaren. So based on the size, the length of the vehicle and the width of it, I think this is where it belongs from stock perspective. Do I think it can go faster? Definitely. I think this car has a lot of potential. Actually, in the slot car world, this car, not necessarily the Carrera one, but Ford GT similar to this, won the 2018 slot car 24 hours, right? So this car has a lot of performance in it. It can be improved. It can get faster. We know this. I haven't had the time to do it, but I think that's something to be said. I think I will put some time into taking one of these Ford GTs and really pushing the envelope with this vehicle. If you'd like to see more on that, just let me know in the comments below. Well, guys, that's another vehicle done and dusted. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a particular vehicle and you'd like us to do a review on that. Let me know. Otherwise, please like and subscribe to this video. And, if you like our content, we release a new video every week. So please subscribe to our channel. It goes a long way to keeping us motivated. Not that we need it. Other than that, guys, I hope all you guys are staying well. I hope that life is treating you good. And like I said, have fun on rails, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.